Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to do something a little different by instead of just putting together a quick snack, we are actually spending a whole afternoon cooking a full meal from start to finish.
And what makes it even more interesting is that we are not sticking to just one style of cooking, since we're making two completely different dishes at the same time: a creamy bacon and a mushroom fusi, and a classic pork and a curry stir fry.
So in a way, we are coming to totally different cooking worlds, bringing together a rich Italian comfort dish with a fast, high-heat Asian stir fries, which should be a fun challenge.
Before we start cooking, so we're heading out to the local market to pick up everything fresh, especially some fragrant Chinese curry and a good cut of thick bacon that will really bring out the flavor in pasta.
Once we got everything back, we will walk you guys through the entire process by step to time both dishes so they are finished at the same moment.
It might be a bit chaotic, but that's a part of the fun, so let's get started.
So we just finished our shopping and we got all of our supplies right here. And we are ready to cook our food. Prepare all our materials right here for the pork and curries. And we need 300 grams of pork and some salt and a baking soda and soy sauce and Chinese cooking wine, and also some vegetables and oil and other things you need to prepare. So let's get started. First step, we are going to cut 300 grams of pork into tiny pieces, and we choose this meat to let it not to be too fat so it can taste better. 好东西啊，这边应该不用放这个，好多肉哦。这个怎么切？OK， 拍了吗？So because this meat is too hard to cut, we decided to wrap it off into pieces to make it easy to taste. So we need to do some seasonings with some salt and we are going to skip baking soda, and okay, we will add some soy sauce. Also some Chinese cooking wine to make it feel less stinky. And next step is to put meat inside and let it stay for a while, about 20 minutes, and we can rest at that time. So at the time we are waiting, we can also cut these fruits. And before cutting, we need to wash it first. For cutlery, we decided to cut it into smaller pieces to make it easy for biting. About a centimeter of the white will be great. So we finished cutting all of garlics into small pieces. Next step, we will mix meat and garlic into the pan. And after the pan got a little bit heat, we can add vegetables inside. Okay, it's about the time. And later we will add some water to make it cook faster and make it much more even. Okay, so we need to mix this up a little bit and add some eatable water. And the fire, make sure it's not too big. Chili to make it a little bit spicy. And for that, we are going to cut it into small pieces to let its flavor come out. Okay, now, like this will be very good. So we can see this water is now boiling, and we will wait about 5 minutes and it will be fully cooked. And next step, we are going to add pork and some chilies. So after some time, this garlic will be fully cooked. And next step, we are going to put the pork inside. And because this pork is already very fat, we won't put any cooking oil besides this meat. And at the same time, we'll put the garlic inside, make it more spicy and more flavorful. And when the food looks like this, it is coming up with some good smell, and we are going to close the fire and prepare for put it into a plate.
Dishes we are going to make is the powdered pagan mushroom pasta, and the ingredient we need is the 200 gram pasta and the 4 pieces of pagans and 100 gram mushroom and the onion and the other things we need is the butter and the milk and the cheese. First of all, we need to boil the water to cook the pasta. And we need to boil it until we can cook pasta. Okay. And we need to add 1 spoon of salt into the water. In the time we first need to wash the mushroom We need to cut out the bottom of the mushroom. And next, we need to wash the mushroom. And put it in the plate. After washing the mushroom, we need to wash the broccoli. And yeah, before you wash the broccoli, we need to cut it into two different pieces. After cutting this, we need to put it in a bowl to wash on. We will put all of this into a bowl and wash it.
Since my friend don't know how to deal with onion, I will show how to cut this. We need to peel off this outer layer first, and we need to we need to cut it into half, and it will be a little bit hard to do this, but just need some time to finish this. And after we cut it into half, we need to peel off its outer layer, so we keep the part we wanted to eat. After we peel off its outer layer, we need to cut onion into smaller pieces. Like a smaller cube.
After we cutting all these ingredients into pieces, and the water is boiling, so we can put pasta in the water. And we need to put 2 cups of pasta into the water. Since the water needs to cook for 12 minutes, so we can prepare for the sauce. And first, we need to cut the butter. And the second step, we need to put 4 pieces into the pan. And now we have already put 2 ingredients into the pan. So we can first open the fire. And we can put other ingredients into it, like the mushroom and the onion. Before we start to cook it, we can add the pepper in. After we put all the ingredients into the pan, we need to separate the water and the pasta. And we need to put all the pasta into the pan. And next, we need to put all the milk into the pan. And we need to mix the milk and the pasta and other ingredients together. And we can do this action again and again. We need to put all the cheese in. Now we are mixing all the ingredients. Now we are going to finish all the steps. So we need to put add that into the plate.
And after all our preparation, we finally finished both of our dish. And now it's time to taste our food.
Even though the kitchen is a bit of mess right now, it doesn't really matter because everything smells amazing and tasty. We are ready to eat.
And actually both of our dishes is pretty much bigger than what we thought it would be, but it's when we cook, the pork really smells really nice and the cheese is looking like a good dishes right now.
And the pasta, on the other hand, is rich and creamy. With a bacon and mushroom inside it creating a deep, comforting flavor that works exactly the way we expect from a classic combination.
The interesting thing is that these two dishes is completely different style. This is the Chinese style and this is Western styles.
One is heavier and more comforting, while the other is lighter and more refreshing. So they balance each other's tasty.
So it's time for us to eat this food. Okay, about this pork, I think it tastes really well and it don't feel too salty or too much of oil inside. And the vegetable inside was cooked a bit more longer time, so it won't be so hard to bite. But the pepper don't really give us too much flavor on this, so it was not too spicy.
And about these dishes, when I first eat it, and I feel a lot of taste of the cheese.
And the broccoli was a little bit cooked too long and it was a little bit too soft. But the cheese tastes really nice and
and the pasta is chewy.
I think this pasta is pretty well, but maybe we need to put more salt inside to make it taste more flavor, because we don't really put so much salt, we just put some pepper and cheese, and this kind of cheese don't really offer us too much of salt inside. So after some time we finally finished our meal and so it tastes really good and we are very thankful for you guys to spend the time with our kitchen and hope you like us video.
Especially let us know if you attempt cooking both at the same time, because that's definitely the real challenge here.
See you in the next video. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, actually we don't finish the food.
It's just a prank.
And because this is far too much for us and we are very full now, so we will decide how to finish this out and we will try not to waste our food.
It is a hard challenge.